It's summertime. Please be sure to hydrate with water because you don't. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Traveling Gun. My name is Thomas. I am a regional flight attendant based in Atlanta. If you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button. To all my returning subscribers, thank you for the support. I do appreciate it. Today begins a 5-day trip. This is the last trip of May, and I go to a layover that I've never had before, ever laid over in the city here before, but I don't get there until like 10 o'clock at night. Pretty much all my end times are late with the exception of a go home day is sort of semi in the evening, which is a Bahamas term, which y'all know I dislike, but it is what it is. We're going to see how this trip goes. It is very hot in Atlanta today. I have on my short sleeve shirts. I think it's like 90 something right now, so it's supposed to be like that consistently throughout this 5-day trip here in Atlanta. So, you know, we're gonna make sure, hopefully, I pray that all my aircrafts APU is working and the air is hooked up, so it's not gonna be hot. But other than that, today I have 2 legs. I go do a Baton Rouge turn and I end in, I'm trying to think, where do I end? I'm not for sure. I'm sorry, I'm not for sure, but I'll let you know once I get there. So I'll see you guys a little bit later. Good evening, everybody. So I made it here to my room in Roanoke, Virginia, and let's just say today started off kind of rough. So I got to the parking lot about 12:50-ish, you know, give or take a few minutes. My report time is 1:28, plenty enough time to go through known crew and get to my gate. So as I'm getting my stuff out the car, you know, one shuttle passed by. I was like, oh, it's no big deal because they usually run every 5 minutes. So I get over there to the stop. And, you know, I'm just kind of looking at my phone, looking at YouTube. And then I noticed time's going by fast and not another van has came by. Mind you, it took about 20 minutes for the shuttle to come, which it didn't come to about 1:20, 1:25-ish. So I normally will go to international because it's the least busiest, especially for known crew. But I just got on the first shuttle that I could because obviously I need to get to the gate. Finally, we get around to the terminal. It's traffic backed up because it's almost like a zoo again. Atlanta seemed like it's almost back to normal with all the people, the lines and everything like that. Then I get to known crew. It's a long line of known crew. And in my mind, I'm thinking, I'm already running a little late. It's gonna be my luck that I get random. Luckily, it didn't get random. But then, get on the train. So normally we leave out of D. And guess where my flight was leaving out of? D41, which is all the way at the end of the terminal. But eventually, as I was walking down there and I was taking the UM down, crew scheduling called me. It's like, hey, such and such said, you know, and I was like, yeah, I'm on the plane. So we boarded and everybody got on board on time and closed and everything like that. Then the plane that I had, one of the AC packs didn't work, so it was warm. As I told you earlier today, it was 94 degrees in Atlanta. So it was hot, so I've been sweating all day. That's why in the summertime, I take 6 shirts with me on my trips during the summertime for the simple fact of no matter how long the trip is, just because you're gonna sweat. And then if you don't wash the back of your neck, these white shirts will tell on you. But it's been hot all day. I was gonna go work out tonight. I'm gonna wait till the morning because I'm actually tired. And another thing I would say, since it's summertime, please be sure to hydrate with water because you don't want to fall out on these planes because sometimes it's going to be hot on there. So hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. But I'm going to go take a shower and I'm going to lay down. I have like 10 hours left before I have to report. I have to be at the airport by 11:45 tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Good afternoon, everybody. Today is day 2 of 5 for me, and waking up to looking at the mountains over here in Roanoke. See that? Nice little, you know, that's one thing I like about Roanoke. You can see the mountains, and then especially in the fall with the different colors and things like that. So today, I think it's a 4-leg day. I go from Roanoke to Atlanta, Mobile back to Atlanta. Then I go to Cedar Rapids. Not really any sits in between, kind of like an hour in between. So I'm thinking those are for plane swaps. most likely. But other than that, that is all we have for today. It's been a while since I've been to Cedar Rapids. There's only one leg from Atlanta to Cedar Rapids and Cedar Rapids back to Atlanta. It's only one leg. So we don't have multiple legs there, but it's been a while since I've been back there. But other than that, finna get ready to go downstairs. I'll see you guys a little bit later on today once I get to Cedar Rapids. Good evening, everybody. So I made it here to Cedar Rapids, and I want to say Cedar Rapids is very disrespectful. It is 40 degrees. I went from 85 to 40, plus the wind is blowing as well. Today's flight was very uneventful. Nothing went on. I've had cool planes for 3 of my 4 legs that I've had today, with the exception of coming from Roanoke. We had, that flight was, it was semi-warm, but today, my flight partner's working in front. We were in Atlanta getting catered, and I'm sitting in first class just waiting for us to board, and I hear talking in the galley, but couldn't make out what it said. So my flying partner goes, "Thomas, can you come here, because I'm not understanding what he's saying." So I go up to the galley, and I see the caterer, and he goes,
"What's happening, flam? Man, dig this, cuz I heard you the man behind the plan. Heard you the man that got it, man. Did Playboy. I just went around the corner a little while ago, man, scoped me a little video, man. I'm talking about, man, that was garbage,
There's just a water flight, and we just need 8 sets of waters and 2 sets of sodas and juice." And then he continues to go on,
saying, "Man, Real just gave me $100. Boy, I'm supposed to be out buying church fan, man, with this little giddy up. Man, I'm stressed out, man. I gotta have something to smoke, Playboy. What you got for me?"
My flying partner's just sitting there like, just amazed that me and him are just fluently talking. Now, I get it. She's not from Atlanta. She's from Denver, Colorado, so she commutes in. So she has no way of understanding how Atlanteans or Southerners talk, because she's not around it every day. But I understood him very clearly. And she was just sitting there looking so amazed, as if we were speaking. Well, probably it is a foreign language to her, but for me, it's just normal talk that everybody around in Atlanta talk. But other than that, that's all that happened today. I'm gonna go work out. It's only 9 o'clock Central Time here, I think it is. And I'm gonna crank this heat up, and I'll see you guys tomorrow once I get up for day 3. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to day 3 of 5 for me. I'm here in Cedar Rapids Airport getting ready for my deadhead to Minneapolis, and then I do Minneapolis to Chicago, back to Minneapolis, back to Chicago again. I end up in Chicago later on tonight. Chicago Midway is not O'Hare. So for those who don't know, Chicago does have 2 airports, O'Hare and Midway, and we're doing Midway. But other than that, that is pretty much it. It's rainy here and gloomy and still cold. So I'll see you guys a little bit later on once I get to Minneapolis. Hello everybody, so I made it on the plane here in Minneapolis. I am on the CRJ 700. As you all know, the 700 is a little bit smaller than the 900, and the bins are not as big as the 900. They're like the size of the 200 bins. Also, we don't have too many 700s in Atlanta. I think they're all in Minneapolis, Cincinnati, and Detroit, maybe New York. But we don't have any out of Atlanta for real. We're doing turns out of Midway, like I said earlier. And the last time I went to Midway was last year during the pandemic, and I had 1 passenger on the plane, 1. And I don't have to worry about it being hot, because it's not hot up here in Minneapolis at all. So I'll see you guys a little bit later on once I get to Chicago. Good evening, everybody. I made it here to Chicago, and I'm in my hotel room. Today's flight were uneventful. Nothing went on, everybody was smooth, everybody chill, everybody complied with whatever it was that we asked, so we didn't have the issues at all. I do have family here in Chicago. I wanted to say most people from the South have family that is like up north in Chicago, Cleveland, Detroit, because a lot of people, once the factory jobs opened up north, that's how my family ended up in Detroit and Cleveland. They started working in the factories. So even out west in LA, during the Great Migration, a lot of black people left the South, you know, to escape Jim Crow, and went out west to LA. But I don't know why I just said that. It's just a fun fact. I just thought about how much family I do have up in the North, and pretty much why they came up here, which I had to ask my great grandmother, because I asked that one time when one of my family members came down to visit us. Like, as a kid, you think all your family lives like in the same area. And that's when she explained to me why we have family in Chicago, Cleveland, and Detroit. But other than that, that's all I have for you all today. I'm going to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning, everybody. Today is day 4. I'm here in Chicago. Today, I just deadhead from Chicago to Atlanta. Then I work a flight to Knoxville. Then I'm done for the day. So only 2 legs. So this morning, I've been up just researching some stuff about grass and stuff like that, because remember I told you all I went and got soil samples done on my soil for my yard, which I knew what I needed to put down, but I just didn't know how much. And that was the reason for me to get the soil sample. So they tell me exactly how much of what I need to put down. And so I've just been doing a little research on that so I can start getting my lawn and stuff together as far as like how I want to do it. So I've just been doing that all morning. Other than that, everything has been really, really, really smooth this trip, with the exception of going from hot to cold, and it's cold here in Chicago as well. But everything has been going smooth, and that's what we like. You know, we don't want nothing to go down, especially, at least I don't. I want everything to go smooth. I want you to get to wherever it is that you got to go without any hiccups. But I'm finna get ready to go down to the van. The van here runs every 30 minutes, which we hate, because that means you have to go you end up at the airport at least in 30 minutes to 45 minutes prior to whenever you have to go. But it is what it is. You have to do what you got to do. So I have to get down to the van because they have to call the van 10 minutes prior, because they have to go stop at all these other hotels first before you hit the airport. So I'll see you guys a little bit later on once I get to Knoxville. If you never try, you'll never know. Hello everybody, so I made it here to Knoxville. I'm one and done today, the deadhead. I basically passed out on the deadhead from Chicago to Atlanta. Nothing happened again. It was a short 30-minute flight. I didn't realize that I did not eat yesterday because I snack on, like, what I buy. A lot of stuff is granola bars that I buy from Publix. A lot of times when they buy one, get one free. Ritz crackers, the club crackers, and fruit. So I didn't realize that I haven't eaten anything since the day before. I'm trying to remember if I ate anything then. I'm not for sure, but I don't know when the last time I actually ate food. I can't remember when the last time I ate food, but I think there's a Sonic's here, and I'm gonna go to Sonic's to get me a Sonic Blast for sure. And I'll probably go to Subway and get me a sandwich, which is right across the parking lot, and they give us a discount because we stay at this hotel. They give us a discount for it. So I'm gonna go there. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. It is day 5 of 5, and I gotta do this Bahamas turn. I'm praying to the crew scheduling gods that they swap me during this little hour and a half sit that I have once I get back before I do the Bahamas turn, and I'll be happy. I hope somebody's delayed. I pray. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. Today is day 5. It is go home day. I'm here in Knoxville, ready to go back to Atlanta, which is a 30-minute flight. Then I sit for an hour and a half. Then I do a Bahamas turn. I'm still praying that something happens, some miracle. I get taken off this Bahamas turn, and because I will get taken off because the person that I'm flying with, she's more senior than I am. So I'm the junior person, so that means I will get changed and swap. But other than that, I'll see you guys a little bit later on once I get home, or probably back from Atlanta because we're finna start boarding. Hello everybody, so I made it home, end of this 5-day trip. I'm off for a few days. This last leg was, I guess because you're tired, you're ready to go home, it can seem a little bit frustrating. The gate agent put babies on the wrong side of the plane, didn't put families together, and there were empty seats so that the families could sit together. But one thing I did like is that the families, they asked before they just ended up moving to say, oh, we're gonna sit here with their family. They asked me, hey, if the plane is not full, can we move? And you know, with me, I'm happy to accommodate anybody if I can. no matter what the situation is, I will try to accommodate anybody, especially a family that's trying to sit together on a family vacation. But other than that, everything else went smooth. There's nothing to really get down about. Like I said, I'm off for a couple of days. Use these days to my advantage to get some rest and caught up on some things. As always, hug on the ones that you love. Tell the ones that you love them. Until next time, I'm out.